Welcome. Here's another update on the 65 Pontiac. Show what I've been doing on it. Here's the body and the base. I guess we'll start with the base of the car. I've got a lot happened on this one. Finished the engine up, and then I put the tub in of the interior, so it's glued down. I put the wheels on just to see what it was going to look like. And the thing I noticed really the most is that this happens. It's a nice feature of your car. It makes Kia look like a Cadillac almost. And I don't really know what happened. I was trying to figure out how this happened, since it's just the old kit, so the wheels only go in a certain way. They give you two different holes for the pin to go through. You can't see it right now, but I guess you can make it higher or lower. I don't know if it was to make it custom or if that's just some kind of manufacturing thing. Maybe I picked the wrong holes for like the wheels, so because it's awfully wobbly there. Maybe on the front. Well, the wheel just fell off as I was doing that, but so I had to figure out what happened there, or because, well, you can't see it now, but the wheel fell off. It wasn't even sitting flat on all fours, even if it was wobbly. Like you can see there, it's off the ground by a half a foot or something. So that's not very. I gotta fix that. I finished the engine almost, and I put it in there. I painted the whatever you call it, the air filter black. It looks like it just goes straight forward. I don't know if on the real car they would have kind of like this would connect to the front end or not. I didn't see any pictures that way. They all kind of look like this. And like the Corvette, I just put black wash on it, and it looks quite nice. I wish I put more black on this one here. I want it toned down a little bit, but I can always do that later. Everything else turned out okay. There was some. It was really hard to fit in there, actually. There's two little notches on the where I can't really see it, but there's two notches where it fit on here, and then also. The transmission, it seemed like they wanted you to put this like on the inside of the car almost. But if I do that, then it would stick up at like this weird angle. And then also kind of looked like it would stick. Like if I did it this way, it almost looks like it sticks down too much if you're super crazy about it. But so after a while, I just put a bunch of glue on there and whatever. But because you could see it's not even at the same height as the axle would be. So I don't think the car would. At this point, the car wouldn't work. And that's always a fun thing to think about. Is a lot of people build these cars and they'll put those super giant wheels on, or some engine inside of a car that the frame wouldn't hold the weight. So I always thought if people customize it, I always should try to at least, make your car be able to run in real life, I guess. But this car wouldn't run. Some people, they go and they get rid of the seam on the engine too, but so it's a real bad fit problem with the engine. I don't know if you could see it. I was trying to look at it when I was gluing it in, if it was even sitting horizontal right. Luckily, this model kit has a lot of room in the engine bay. You could see something's not straight. Maybe it's my camera, but it's not too bad on this kit. But a lot of kits, like sports cars, you got to really make it precise, or you're gonna have a lot of fit problems. I don't know why I put the axle in there. I guess I could have just glued them on. Probably didn't need to put that in there. It was a little easier though. You could just glue the whatever that wheel part is on there, so you don't have to have the axle. But I might just leave it and paint the axle black. And I like how it turned out though. I mean, for the interior, it's almost done. I just kind of did the same color scheme as the Corvette. I think I was gonna leave the console that color, but paint this the same color as the seats because it looked a little too ridiculous. Also, I might kind of. I think I'm gonna change the color to more of like the body color. I think I'm gonna do that because this doesn't look that very well. But I mean, if you had the body on there though, it looks okay though. I think I can't really see it, but I glued the seat down though. There's a little glue that came out here, so I gotta touch that up. A lot of times you can just paint over it with the color and it'll look fine. So I don't know what happened there. Kind of, I guess I had. Oh yeah, I spilt glue on the top and I wiped it off. So that's why I'm gonna sand that down a little bit and fix that. Oh, the seats, they had that seam on there. I just did it with a knife and a little sanding with some sandpaper. That looks fine. It's not really going to be noticeable, I think. I know a lot of the old cars that paint this like chrome, or I don't know what it was, so I just did it for right now. And I gotta probably paint the Pontiac thing red or some color. I think there were some hoses or something that should be on there, but I don't know if I put those on or not. But that's all for that. The body. Oh, I decided on the body I was gonna go back and fix those parts I messed up on. So I sanded it down there. It's nice and smooth. The hood too, sanded it down. So I'm gonna try to touch up, just paint that section again. I started to put foil on there, as you could see, and then I was like, I might as well just try to fix that area. It won't be that bad, I don't think so. That's always kind of tricky when you're fixing areas because you don't want to get overspray on other parts, but if you put a lot of tape then you'll have like sharp lines, so just gotta be careful and hope it works out. That's what car paint's real nice to do this with because you could just sand the other areas and buff it out even if you get overspray, but we'll see how that turns out. It seemed like there was some like little brown specks that got on that front end there. I think it wasn't super dry when I was touching it. Also, the front end doesn't fit flush with the body, so it looks really weird. And there's a lot of sharp lines too, so I scraped all that off. And you can see on the side there's a stripe. There's a mold line there, and it was a kind of a disaster. There's a body section part there that I don't know where. I didn't finish that yet, but it's coming along. Got these little things to work on, but I think I'm gonna paint the interior a little different color, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and do another video when I get farther along, and let us know what you guys are working on, and see you next time.